Good evening everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today let's talk about this problem 349 from Leetcode. Alright, so here is the problem statement, and I want you guys to pause this video for a second and maybe you can come up with your own methods. Also, I just want to emphasize as a follow-up question, can you come up with O of n of time complexity if these two arrays are already sorted? So anyway, that's for this problem, and let's look at my solution. So there are two ways to solve this problem, as I mentioned before. First, we can use binary search. Well, you may say, how do you use binary search? Well, you can sort one array. It can be nums1 or nums2. You sort that array, and then we can iterate on unsorted array and then use binary search to find whether there is a whether that element is in unsorted, whether that element is in our sorted array. So I know it sounds a little bit complicated, but once you look at my pseudocode for this, I think it should be very clear. And for the second approach, we can sort both arrays, and then we will use two pointers to iterate on both arrays, and if we have same elements on both array, then we just add that number to our set, and then we can just return it as an answer. Here is my first approach. This is using binary search. In this case, I apply sort function on nums1, and we iterate here for num2 in nums2. We have this binary search function, which I didn't include in this part because of the limitation on my space. Anyway, so you apply the binary search and you return that index as a position. Now you can check whether num2 is equal to nums1 position, right? And if they are equal, then we add this num2 to our answer. And so that's what we will be doing. And my question is, what is the time complexity for this problem? Well, sorting like this sort function takes O of n log n. Just for the sake of simplicity, let n be the maximum of length of nums1 or nums2. Okay, so that will take care of all this like case whether nums1 is longer than nums2 or vice versa. Just take the maximum, so n is the maximum of length of those two arrays. So sorting takes O of n log n. Now we have an iteration here for num2 in nums2, so that would take n, right? And then for each, we would run binary search, and binary search takes the complexity is O log n. So we would have, so for this guy, for this for loop, it would take n times log n, right? Because for each iteration we would be running binary search, so we have n times log n, so we would have n log n times n log n, which is just n log n. For the second approach, we have we will be using two arrays, two pointers. We sort two arrays, nums1.sort, nums2.sort, and we iterate using this. Here we will be iterating until when both of these conditions are false. Actually, we just need to have one of them false, right? In that case, what is the time complexity? Well, sorting takes, we have two sortings going on, so we have like n log n plus n log n, so that's just n log n. Comparison is what? We have O of n, right? It should be O of 2n, but O of n. So we have O of n plus O of n log n, that is O of n log n. Now, if these two arrays are already sorted, then we should be using this second approach, because the time complexity is just a linear, so we have O of n, so which is faster than the previous approach. So yeah, that's it. That's for this problem, and let's look at the code for this. Here is my code for this problem, and let me comment this one first. This one is my first approach. This is my binary search function, and I really encourage you to come up with your own binary search instead of using Python module. Because binary search is so popular, and I think it is helpful if you can write the code. So anyway, this is my binary search code, and well, this one, yeah, as I mentioned, exactly the same here. So let's run this. Okay, so that's for this, and let's run the second approach. They should give us the same, like pretty similar runtime, because they have same time complexity, so it should be very similar. Yeah, this one is very simple, so I don't think there's much I can comment on this problem. Anyway, that's for this. Hope you guys learned something from this video, and if you guys like this video, please give me thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you next time. Have a great evening, you guys. Bye bye.